Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Carthage. In the previous episode, we managed to vassalize Byzantium, so that leaves pretty much the last real enemy on the map, that's Morocco, but Morocco still might be a challenge because it's by far the strongest civ. So we have to be careful that we don't run into like American fleet, which most likely is somewhere in this area. They are attacking two Ethiopian cities, and you probably can't take those cities, especially this one, so low with like 2 ironclads. There has to be more than that. So that's one thing we have to be careful about. Also, I kind of expect that the Moroccan territory will be full of land units, and most of them will probably be more advanced than what we have access to. So that's another thing. And also, it's possible that Morocco now can produce nukes. And that's probably the only way how we can really lose the war quickly, at least. And that's when I just don't play it safe, stack up multiple units, and then like the core of our army gets wiped out with a nuke or two. But I think as long as I play it safe, we should be able to take Morocco out, and then it's about just taking the last few capital cities, which shouldn't be a problem anymore. You have probably noticed that I've already moved some units off camera. I'm just getting them closer to their starting positions for the final assault on Marrakesh. And before we start playing, one thing that I would like to talk about, it's a question that appeared in comments multiple times, so I think it might be better if I talk about it quickly on camera. It's about why I keep annexing cities at this stage of the game instead of just puppeting them. Well, we are not playing a vanilla civ or some early versions of Vox Populi. Puppets got nerfed multiple times throughout the Vox Populi development, and I think that at this stage of development they suck. Well, maybe that's a strong word, maybe they are not as overpowered as they used to be, and I think that as long as I get a city, let's say like Varna for example, that we manage to capture pretty much intact. All we have to rebuild are a few basic buildings that take like a turn or two to rebuild. Let's see, walls, barracks, castle, maybe constabulary, monument, council, and courthouse. We can build that in 7 turns in a city like this. And once that's built, we have gained a city that's pretty much on par with our oldest cities. So it's not hurting me. I'm really not losing too much happiness because of this, maybe 3 or 4 happiness, and that's fine. I'm willing to trade that for a fully developed cities with size 31. Actually, the city is even better than my original cities. I mean, look at our cities. Even our capital doesn't have size 31. So, in Varna, I managed to gain a city that is better than any city that I found it in ancient era. Why would I puppet that? I think it's worth annexing. Of course, if I capture a city that doesn't have buildings or loses all buildings or most of the buildings upon capture, in that, and I can't afford to raise such city because I need to control the territory around it. In that situation, I would puppet that city, because if I annexed it, my happiness would really suffer from that. But yeah, most cities, let's check the last 3 cities we captured. Constantinople, intact. Adrianople, because I nuked it, it lost a lot of population. But buildings, intact. Varna, I already showed that, intact. These cities are worth keeping, they are good, and they are really not hurting my happiness. Maybe if my happiness was around 10, and I would have to be really careful, fine, but we are on 66 happiness still. We can't afford to take them, and I may just switch them to wealth, because our income is going down, and I need to keep buying nukes, so I like to have the direct control over these cities. So that's just my explanation. Someone may not agree with this. That's perfectly fine. We can even discuss this in the comments if you guys are interested. Maybe tell me your opinion about this, under which conditions you would annex the city in this stage of the game, when you would raise the city, when you would just puppet it. But please, if you like, join the discussion, make sure that you know the facts about the puppets in Vox Populi. If some of us will talk about puppets in their stage, they are in vanilla on some very early version of Vox Populi, it's not relevant for the current stage of the game. But yeah, other than that, I'll be looking forward to your comments, and definitely join the discussion if you are interested. And as I say, it's definitely possible that I'm wrong. It's still better to just puppet cities. So let's find out if I'm wrong or right. But enough talking. Let's start playing finally. And I think, actually, I was thinking about using one of our 3 great engineers. I don't think that we need that many. It's just sitting in our capital. So I will finish the police station. That will give us a little bit of happiness. Actually, crime is for unhappiness somehow in our capital. Let's finish that. But this is not the main reason why I want to finish the police station. The main reason is the National Intelligence Agency, which will reduce crime in all cities. So that should be some more happiness, like worldwide. So let's pay the 300 gold so that we have the one there next turn, and let's see how much happiness that gives us. We are on 68, so let's find out how much we'll have on the next turn. And I think now we can end the turn, and hopefully I didn't make a mistake by moving some of my units forward. How are we doing here? Oh, that's still... yeah, will be annoying for a while, but it will be fine. I don't think that Denmark can really do that much. They are not as strong as they used to be. They pretty much fell apart under the pressure of the unhappiness. Okay, let's stay focused here. Kinda expect attack from Morocco now, and there are probably some paratroopers already landing. Not just paratroopers. Oh, they're moving a little bit closer than I like. Yeah, they have land ships. They have machine guns. I don't see tanks or infantry yet, so that's good. You want electronics. I don't think that I want to give her these tags. It should be safe, but sometimes my estimations are not exactly precise, especially when it comes to like the very late game. So probably won't give her all my tags. Let's keep her behind a little bit. She is on 64 tags, 63 for Morocco, and we are on 67. Yeah, let's just stay ahead of everyone. What do we have here? Let's grab extra vision for another destroyer. What is this? A little bit of gold for finishing buildings. City connection, and we are on 82 happiness now. I'm not sure if that's all from the National Intelligence Agency, but it's a pretty noticeable boost. I didn't notice how much crime we had the previous turn. But well, it definitely helped, and I think it was worth the investment. 1 engineer and 300 gold. We also now have spices because we finished the repairs here, so that's nice. I think multiple cities wanted spices. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Because we finished the agency, our spies got promoted, and we have a new recruit. Where do we send him? Move to whatever, somewhere. What else? Gondar can fire on what? I kind of want to destroy this Gatling gun. Let's do that. I don't want him to pillage my copper, so I will just get rid of it. I'll pull it without losing any triplanes. There we go. Lock another guy. I really should get... where is it? It's a seaport here. That's 29 turns. I really can't afford to pay for it. I'll be investing everything into nukes. Okay, I'll just queue it up after the zoo. 45. You need healing. And how are we doing on this side? Quite well. Let's move back. As long as we are sitting in our territory and healing 30 hit points every turn, Denmark doesn't have a chance to really kill any of our units. They can do some damage, but we can then heal it back in one turn pretty much. Okay, and we have global monopoly on coal. Seriously? What's the global monopoly on coal, by the way? And where is the nearest... Here's the nearest tile with coal. +3 gold from resource. That's actually not too bad. But, yeah, even with global monopoly, it's not that many tiles. Sanction Carthage fails. This is what I wanted to see. That's what, 8 and 11 votes. That was close. Look at that. Greece, China, Ethiopia, Byzantium, all our vassals almost voted for the sanction. United Nations fail. Good. I didn't want United Nations. And decolonization of Morocco wasn't passed because Morocco doesn't want that. Yep. So no problems there. And Byzantium, people of Byzantium have risen up and forced their leader to adopt order. Okay, so it probably means that whenever you vassalize someone, they automatically have to switch their ideology to your ideology, because the same thing happened to China. What else? Proposals. The same thing again. Decolonize Morocco. Yeah, I have to make sure that they can't use their votes against me. And this should keep them busy. And production in our capital, I think we are done with everything. Don't really need anything else, so let's boost our income a bit. That was like 70 gold per turn. Medical lab done. I think I want to finish a train station here. It's almost done anyway. So let's get it. And Adrianople finished walls. Let's buy a monastery. And then we get what? Barracks. How much money do we have? 28. I can't afford to buy any buildings if I want to buy a nuke on this turn. 45, 45, 45. Can I buy? It doesn't really matter where I buy a nuke. But let's buy it right away so that I don't forget to do it and invest into something else. I want to have 2 nukes ready for Casablanca. What else? Orders. Okay, now we have to make sure that we get rid of all the units that may cause problems. 1, 2, back. That's 1. That's another one. And there's one more battleship that I want to have near the coast. And how are we doing with our mercenaries? Moving all the way here, that's pretty ambitious. I think the Merc can handle it. I'll move here. Although that might be a mistake now when I'm thinking about it. I need those units to get closer to the coast. What if I just control this tile? Something like this. And with what, 365 hit points, the city can survive a few attacks. I want them to come to this area, and that's where we'll just destroy anything that comes too close. Cavalry can probably safely land here. Another range support and another range support. We have another, what was that? A rifleman. Could use a general, but I probably, oh, I can land him. How the hell? Oh, he will just go this way on the railroad. Okay, you guys can move closer. Same for you. You all head this way. And I'm pretty sure that I don't want to send the worker on the railroad. But what about you? How far can I move this guy? I think I want to embark him again. Two more. Just go in this general direction. Wait. Okay, the battleships can wait here for the general in the city. Start the repairs and keep scrubbing that fallout. Fortify. Hope that, oh, I can't move to the city. There fallout on this tile. Yep. Okay, I hope that the healing kicks in first. Fortify. You can move here. You are done with another tile. Okay, and once we get rid of all these land units and send the battleships north, this fleet should be quite strong. So I think I'll send more ships this way. 1, 2, maybe the Ironclad can go north. I expect the main naval battle in this area, so all the upgraded units will go this way. Let's see, destroyers have better vision, so let's send them forward. And of course there is a ship. Oh, hope this is not a bad idea. Okay. I know that I could get a tribute from Budapest, but it's the ally of Byzantium, so I don't want to hurt them. And I don't want to make Byzantium angry. Wait. Okay, now when we control this city, we're gonna move forward a little bit more aggressively, I would say. I think this will be enough. Send those subs. User, this Ironclad still needs some healing. Can move up. What else? Okay, that's pretty much it. We have what? More Ironclads. Yeah, I think I'll just sit here until We can send the battleships north. This really isn't too strong. Fortify, at least for now. And we can end the turn, I think. Let's keep an eye on this. What are you doing? Which? Get ready for next turn. Not even sure that I will be using the field gun. I think I have another one on the way. So maybe when they are both in position, I could try to like finish off this field gun or something like that. Okay, go. Revolution, what? People of Morocco have risen up and forced the leaders to adopt order. So that's like the third time they were forced to switch the ideology. And how does it look like here? Look at that. There is a tank, so, and I can see an artillery also. We are looking at more advanced units. Yeah, I'll have to be careful. As long as we have mercs in friendly territory with Byzantium helping, as you can see here, it shouldn't be too bad. But I can't afford to just leave the coast unprotected. What is this? That's gonna be extra movement, I would say. Okay, China is attacking. Denmark. That was Ethiopian trade route. Lost global monopoly on coal because they pillaged the coal here. Yep. Oh, what does it look like? Let's hit this guy. Hopefully after one hit he won't immediately pillage that that copper. How much money do we have? 1,000. Okay. So let's pay for this. What is this? Medical lab finished. Let's get a stadium here. You have your factory, but don't need anything else, so this will be another city producing wealth. Same here. And I want to get back to, I think it was Adrianople. Yeah, let's queue up these two. Maybe, let's actually get Castle first, because that gives +2 happiness. Well, our happiness is going up, we are somehow at 93. And after these 3 buildings, what else? Let's already pay for the constabulary, then we go for courthouse, and after that, I think I'll be able to queue up wealth. Where do we start? Probably here. By the way, I don't want to disembark the mercenaries because all these tiles have fallout, and I don't want to stand on that. 1, 2, so that's a landship gone. Okay, I think I could probably send Musashi north. Another ironclad can move. There's another one on the way. We wait for this one. And I'd like to disembark at least. So this tile looks good. This tile has fallout. Yep. Have anywhere to land. Maybe, you know what? The rifleman can wait. I need the mercenary on land. I can even switch these two. And these two as well. Okay, 45, 45, 45, 45. Wait. Oh, that's the nuke. So rebase the other one, which means next turn we could start nuking Casablanca. But I don't want to nuke a city where I don't have vision. We can already see that there are some Byzantine paratroopers, and the last thing we need is to hit accidentally Byzantine unit and end up fighting Byzantium again. What about you? Stuff shouldn't have fallout. Wait. Fix the tile. Okay, and... oh. Some exploring, so what do we have here? Still safe. We can see 3 ironclads. And the carrier. Carrier without any airplanes. Let's get rid of this paratrooper. 4, 5. But this is actually our territory, basically, so we don't have to worry and can send the subs forward. Even destroy that carrier. Wow, that was easy. I don't want to move closer. There is the logistics machine gun. Let's send this destroyer to cover the battleship. And move the subs slowly. 1, 2... 1. So that's 1 ironclad. Another one. Oh, that's a bombardment. I think it's safe to send the Admiral forward now. Okay, let's blockade the city. This is surprising, because now we are in position to start sieging, basically. And I could use all the subs for the siege to speed things up. No, Ethiopia already lost the city. So I just have to make sure that whatever took the city can't surprise me. But if I can trade the Ethiopian cities for Moroccan cities, I'll definitely do that. Okay, so on this side should be done for this turn. Or can I attack with something? Not sure that I used all the attacks. Yeah, we still have 1 attack. There we go. Actually 50 damage. That's a noticeable difference between the... what is this, targeting? Between the targeting battleships and bombardment battleships. Okay, you can sit here. These 3 battleships probably have to stay where they are. And land here, and you can land here, and you'll land on the island. I want to heal those units up. Okay, wait. Oh, let's actually block this tile. I don't want the ironclad to get to my submarine. I know that the machine gun can now hit the destroyer, but I think the destroyer will be fine. Wait. I might even attack the machine gun next turn before I really focus on the city, because logistics machine gun, that looks like a juicy target. I can also help with the defense of Nicomedia. That would allow me to clear all these units faster. And we have more battleships that are now battle ready. Yeah, I'll definitely help around Nicomedia. Okay, airplanes. Just get ready for defense. Wait, 45. How far can we move? Okay, go. Wait. Anyone else? I think so. Do you want to peace out? That's definitely not gonna happen. Unless my happiness somehow forces me to peace out. We won't end this war until we vassalize Marco. Okay, how are we doing? I'll be able to get rid of the tank. That's good news. And is this is somehow pillaged? That is good. Don't have to worry about Citadel. And look at Byzantium. This is why I didn't want to do too much damage to them. They are fighting all of this pretty effectively. Great Merchant. Well, I'm not sure we can use a Great Merchant. Maybe I could, like, here. Let's see. Yeah, extra damage versus city sounds good. Submarine promotion, definitely mobility. Where's the merchant? That's not exactly the safest trip, but maybe I'll do it. I go south a little bit and try to sneak. Well, we are at war with Denmark, so I'll probably have to go through the middle and just hope that I can make it. If we lose the merchant, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Let's start with this. That's the juiciest target. And then the land ship. Who will hit come on, not infantry, artillery. And we can use our field guns. Oh, I can actually get a kill here. Oh no! I get the kill here. Is it worth risking losing the mercenary? Definitely not. I could rely on my allies. And nope, that's not gonna work. Should work though. And because most of... Actually, these tiles don't have fallout, right? The cavalry could be in danger. It will be fine. Okay. I wonder... Do we have the damage the other riflemen. Our aircraft are fine again. I think if I use all of them, I should be able... Kill this guy, come on, die. There we go. What about the field gun? Let's play it safe and leave it here. Forward now. How are we doing here? Wait, 45, 45. Wait. Start repairs. I think it's safe to land in the city. I can't start clearing those tiles yet, but it's safe to land now. Okay, you're done with your wall. What do we need now? I think I want castle. Usual stuff. Castle, barracks, courthouse. Let's buy a monastery. Monument. And constabulary, then courthouse. It's always the same buildings in the captured cities. Okay. Can we afford it to be a bit more aggressive? Oh. Some vision. 4, 6. Not exactly safe. Oh, there's another ship, but that's not such a big deal. 2, 4, 6, 7. Still have 7 movement. No, that's fine. I may even be able... Oh, there's another ironclad, but it's just the ironclad that belong to the city-state, so that's not a big deal. And move closer. Get ready for bombardment of the coast next turn, I think. Move forward. I need some land units to get to Casablanca, so that when I take it, I'll be able to defend it, of course. Wait. Okay, we have another destroyer, so I definitely want to send this one north. Nukes will have to wait. 45. You can land again. Wait. 45. And now, where are our battleships? Send the destroyer and ironclad this way. We have... I want to keep these destroyers here and this one here. So that's all I can send this way as scouts, but I think they'll be fine. And what do we want to focus on now? I'd like to destroy that ironclad. I probably won't be able to. Okay, whatever. Now those battleships. 2, 4, 5. And with the splash damage, I should be able to finish off the land ship back. And move the destroyer one tile. First, we will use all the battleships. And now submarines. Four, five, six. Okay, that's all. Let's move back. 45. Good. Fix the tile. You can sit here. How does it look like around here once again? We are fine. It seems that Ethiopia still has at least some units. And somehow they are doing damage to the city. Yeah, so far so good. Next. Fortify. Go. Sometimes, especially like earlier in the game, it's an advantage when you can defend only a small territory, but at this stage of the game, with so many long-range units that we have, the fact that they can't really get away from the coast, that's a big problem for Morocco, because no matter how they move, I'll always be able to attack something at least. And they'll now lose all these units, I think. Byzantium helping. Byzantium sending their own land ships. What do you want? Your thirst for blood is an abomination, tyrant. As long as I have breath, the entire world will know of the cruelty you have inflicted upon it. Whatever. Destroyer was bombarded by the city, that's fine. We have a musician, and we have 96 happiness. Where is the musician? I think it's still better to get the happiness from musicians. What's the fastest way to get him Polish territory? Here. Let's see, is this gonna work now? Yep. Yolgan waited for too long. Oh. Can I do it? Look how much damage the Triplane took. I think it's probably intercepted. Let me see. What is inside of the city? Come on. Triplane. Yeah, there is some anti-air defense. Oh, there is an ironclad. This is as far as I'm willing to go, and as far as we have to go, to be honest. Send those subs. 2, 4, 6, 7, move back. But there is a machine gun in the city. I probably don't want to stay too close to that. That means I want to move the submarine so it can't be hit from this. Actually, no, submarine will be fine. Let's block this tile. One. Yeah. We have some more shields for next turn. Oh, there's another machine gun, and they both have logistics, right? Of course. Okay, let's just move back a bit. There wasn't the rifleman. I probably sent both my mercs forward. May still do it. Have replacement. I can use the cavalry. How many hit points? 13. To get rid of the artillery, it's annoying. Not that it can really do anything, but it is annoying. Wait. How much movement do we have? Something melee. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't be able to take the city after 2 nukes. I'll still need some more attacks. Never mind, we'll wait for the next turn. So, I 2, 4, 6. If I nuke this tile, it would be safe, and I would destroy all these units. And what is this? It's just a bomber. Let's actually wait. In case they move some more units to the city, it's probably better to wait and then take them out in one turn. Yeah, it's probably better. You can move this way. Fortify. Can move. Come on. This way. Why would you move around like this? There. Wait, wait. Fortify. Still not safe for the worker. Look at those losses. I wonder how does it look like now. Now China is the strongest Sev. Wow. China might still be a problem. I'm not sure, they might be stronger or strong enough to ask for independence now. Okay, let's get a heal. 2, 3, 4. And hello, infantry. Yeah, it's about time that we get rid of Mariko. Okay, move out of the way. I'm not sure why I'm taking this city, but, well, it's super easy, so why not? Okay, finally that, whatever that was, that looked like a Comanche Raider or something like that. But finally it's gone. Wait. This will be interesting. I have no vision. How much money do we have? Enough for another nuke. The question is, where do we want to buy the nuke? I think I can actually buy a nuke in Constantinople. Sure. I'm already buying those nukes for the attack on Marrakesh. Yeah, we can log the library, why not? Maybe later, once we get rid of this fallout, I'll log something else. Shanghai. And log the library. And Ragusa. Let's log a sea tile. But that reminds me, I wanted change something. No. Oh, I can't. This is still in resistance for one turn. Never mind. But Constantinople is not in resistance anymore. 4, 5, 6. And I'm pretty sure I want to work all these tiles. We seem to have enough production. Okay, let's just leave the sea tiles locked. Okay, paratrooper. What are we gonna do with the paratrooper? We could probably use some help down here just in case. So I'll get... Yeah, let's get all of these promotions that ignore terrain. And maybe even the visibility. Or Trailblazer 3 is still quite decent. We will move this way. The ability to move through the desert will be very useful here. Okay. Medical lab finished. How are we doing? It's not ideal. But we have all the buildings that I wanted to get. Crime is not a big deal. Oh, you could still get a stable, it's just 2 turns. But after that... want more money. Okay, go. And it seems that Morocco has some problems with happiness. They have partisan spawning. Look at all these machine guns. They're so going down. If I can nuke this tile. Oh, please. Colonization Morocco, yes. Exchange for what? Spices? Somehow I now have enough spices to trade it away. Sure. Yeah, I can take this trade. Wait. They're flipping the city? There. And look at that. There is something here. Huh. Gun, that's what I'm looking for. And I can't find it. Oh, come on, am I blind or? Oh, wait. We already have access to bazookas. Okay. Why that then? I need to have some form of active defense in case those ironclads try something. This is what I wanted to do. And, well, we want, again, castle. I'll get back to that in a second. Castle, barracks, monument, then courthouse, and then constabulary. And the city will be fine again. It's nothing important. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to see what's on this tile. It's nothing we have to worry about. I can't nuke this tile. I will have to nuke this one. But it's still fine. That hits all the machine guns. Actually, is it fine? I then don't see what's here. Ah. Can I just nuke the city? Probably can't. 2, 4. Are you kidding me? I can't risk hitting this tile. Or can I move? Not far enough. What about cavalry? Oh, that's the same thing. Need a unit that can get on this tile. That's my champion. I think the cavalry will die for it. but it is worth it. Yeah, I had to make sure that there wasn't Byzantine unit, because that would start, if I nuke the Byzantine unit, that will of course immediately start war with Byzantium, and we really don't want that. Once again, which tile are we nuking? 2, 4, 6. This one. Yep. Go. I hope that I didn't miss something. Nope. This also allows me to move forward. Okay. Can I get a kill? Yep. You don't have an admiral? Oh. Destroyer. Okay, and this is a city that I think I will just puppet. But then, can I use a puppeted city as a base for my nukes? Can I launch nukes from puppeted city? I can still annex puppeted city, right? So it's not a problem. And see what the city did immediately. Locked research. This makes no sense. Okay, Admiral, let's rebase him to Casablanca immediately. Wait. Now, I don't think we need battleships here anymore. Means we can send them north. And the Admiral can go with them. Fortify. See that many units. Actually, there are no units basically. Interesting. Expected tougher opposition. So how are we gonna do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Probably like 2 attacks. Just 1 attack maybe from a submarine. Should do the trick. And another horrible city. Think about just raising this one, to be honest. I don't really care about it. It controls basically no territory. I'll block this tile. Make sure that the land ship is gone. Do we have a unit nearby? I don't want to flip the city. Okay. And let's clear this area. I think that will be the last battle. The rest are just some remains of the Moroccan armies. Oh, okay. The city controls coal. That's something, but not that important. Who could flip this city? Does tile have fallout? No. There are the paratroopers. Shouldn't be able to get to the city. Yeah, I'll always have to get a bit closer, I think, to make sure that I can get a garrison into the city. By the way, just out of curiosity. Wow. Are you willing to capitulate? You don't have such a high war score. It's because we are losing cities, or our vassal is losing cities. That's why the score sucks. Fortify. I think now it should be safe. How are we doing here? Probably won't be able to destroy the Gatling gun. It'll just move to the water. Or wait, can I attack? No, I can't attack after the drop. 45. Let's just hold the line. 5. And I think we are done for this episode. Next time, as I said, we'll solve the problem that we still have here. And prepare the attack on Marrakesh. Basically just move some units closer to the city. We already have one nuke, so we'll get the second one. Or maybe I may actually use 3 on Marrakesh, because I can't use my ships against the city. Let me see. If I nuked this tile, it would hit Rabat as well. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Can we reach that tile easily? we'll of course capture Marrakesh first, and if it's not enough to force Morocco into vassalization, we'll just grab Rabat as well, and that has to be enough because they won't have pretty much anything left. Okay, so as usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.